Hey there, it is Monday, February the 28th. Today's Bible reading plan calls for us to read Leviticus 24 and 25, Psalm 81, and Hebrews chapter 9. There's 4 chapters of the Bible right there to read. I hope you're going to be able to do that today, or you already have, spending time in the Word. Today is we're journeying through the Old Testament together. In Leviticus 24 and 25, you might notice, especially chapter 25, talks about the Sabbath a lot. Now, we've talked about Sabbath already. The Sabbath was something God had from the very beginning, that his people would follow the Sabbath, that they would observe the Sabbath, that they would devote time to resting in the Lord and stepping back from their work all the way from the beginning, through the law, all the way to the New Testament and to life today. That's big. It's a principle we should follow. But in chapter 25, it talks about it even more. And more even than just their time, it talks about the years. There's a Sabbath year they need to observe. Their land needs to have a Sabbath time. The year of Jubilee falls with a Sabbath theme. It's a thing that goes through everything the people of God are a part of. And so today, I thought we would do something a little bit different. As we've ended our 8th week of reading, and this is our 9th week now, reading the Word of God together. I hope you've read every day with us. If you haven't, then go ahead and catch up, or just jump in now and gain momentum going forward. Continue the journey, finish strong with us. I thought I would do something different today. Rather than try to pull a theme out, since we've already talked about Sabbath quite a bit, I thought we would take a Sabbath from reading the law in the Old Testament. And instead, I want to read to you the words of Psalm 81. That's the psalm you're going to read today. I don't often just read the passage entirely to you. I want to read Psalm 81. And I'm going to ask that as I do, you just take a moment, let your heart, let your mind rest in the Lord, and just hear and receive the words that he says in Psalm 81. This is how it reads. Sing for joy to God our strength. Shout aloud to the God of Jacob. Begin the music, strike the timbrel, play the melodious harp and lyre. Sound the ram's horn at the new moon, and when the moon is full on the day of our festival, this is a decree for Israel, an ordinance for the God of Jacob. When God went out against Egypt, he established it as a statute for Joseph. I heard an unknown voice say, I removed the burden from their shoulders. Their hands were set free from the basket. In your distress you called, and I rescued you. I answered you out of a thundercloud. I tested you at the waters of Meribah. Now hear me, my people, and I will warn you. If you would only listen to me, Israel, you shall have no foreign god among you. You shall not worship any god other than me, because I am the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt. Open wide your mouth, and I will fill it. But my people would not listen to me. Israel would not submit to me, says God. So I gave them over to their stubborn hearts to follow their own devices. If my people would only listen to me, if Israel would only follow my ways, how quickly would I subdue their enemies, and I would turn my hand against their foes. Those who hate the Lord would cringe before him, and their punishment would last forever. But you would be fed with the finest of wheat, with honey from the rock. I would satisfy you. The words of that psalm appear to go every which direction. But the theme that we find when we listen to what God says, he says, sing for God for our strength. Trust in God for our safety. Turn our hearts to God. The theme is a people who know what it's like to rest in the Lord and to work out of the rest. Today, I hope you will find Sabbath in the Lord. I hope you'll find even just a few minutes, 15 minutes even, in the middle of your workday, just Sabbath for a bit. Begin a habit of giving time to the Lord and listening for him, singing to him for your strength, trusting him for your salvation, knowing that he will satisfy your needs and he will care for you because he is the Lord your God. Let's Sabbath well so that we can work well also. I enjoy this reading time with you. I hope it encourages you today. I hope you find a Sabbath with the Lord. And until we gather again, you are sent.